Brooklyn right now, in New York. Came across Marco, saw him doing some sanitation work on the sidewalk, and he told me he came over here from St. Croix about 5 months ago and was homeless and is actually living in a shelter. So we're going to be chatting with him for a bit to get his story and his experience here in New York and as a homeless youth.
My name is Marco Sanchez. I'm going to tell you a little bit about my past life and what I had to go through in life to get where I'm at right now. Basically, I used to get mentally and physically abused because he used to tell me that I'm worthless and I ain't worth nothing. And growing up, it was hard for me because my mom was poor, and after she separated with him, I didn't have the support I needed or the love I needed to guide me through my life. Any questions I had, any problems, I couldn't go to anybody to get my problems handled. So I ended up falling out of school because I had family issues home. So I ended up getting kicked out of school, being on the streets, wandering the streets late night. You know, it had a time when I was doing drugs, and it was marijuana, but I got off of it because I had to motivate myself that I needed to do better for my future. So I ended up talking to a couple good people that I know. They recommend me to do job course. But if I go back home, I would be in the same situation I was again. I would have been in the streets. I'd have been somewhere probably using again, doing drugs, which I stopped myself from doing it mentally, so I had to be strong about it. And that's not something you can easily get over when you're stressed and you don't have love in your life and you don't have anybody to depend on. Drugs is like a way to relieve your pain and your stress, but that's only why some people use it, to get rid of the stress and the pain they have in their life. So most people don't understand. While I was going through it, I was motivating myself and seeing the future. I was saying, okay, if I stick to it, I'm gonna get where I want to be, even though the process may take slowly and take a little longer. So I stuck to the process, and they put me to work on the field. So now I get paid every week. Some people cleaning the streets, it's like they feel down about it because they think they're a garbage person taking up garbage. But if you look at it behind the scene, it actually should make you feel good that you're doing something for your community. You know what I mean? You can't let that put you down despite that you're picking up garbage and some people may look at you funny. But in reality, they're not putting money in your pocket, or they're not feeding you or putting shelter over your head. So you don't look down on that. You always make yourself feel good that you're doing something for yourself. Any little bit of help you can get counts. Stopped me out of nowhere, and then you asked me a question, and then I had a story to tell you, despite me not knowing you. And then, you know, it's good to meet you today to express myself and let you know what happened in my life.
So what keeps you motivated?
What keeps me motivated? I'm gonna tell you, myself really, and my dreams. And knowing that I wanna be somebody and something in life, I always tell myself it's gonna happen, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. And I just stick to that phrase, I'm gonna do it.